Okay, so you've been watching for a while now, and as you can tell, cleaning up biohazards is a meticulous and slow process. You have to make sure that you dispose of everything that has any blood on it, even from the tiniest droplets, unless you can sanitize it and clean it back to an acceptable condition for others to use. In this case, we were cleaning up a suicide in a small bathroom. Normally Aftercare always brings 2 techs. In this case, the bathroom was too small for 2 techs, so 1 technician was able to work this job only. Whenever I go into an area that has a lot of blood contamination, I like to work my way into it slowly. This allows me to work into it without getting contaminated or fully covered in contamination, because you don't want to be spreading this throughout. I had already pulled the carpet and pad out of the rest of the house at this location. We're not always cleaning up blood. Sometimes we're called in to clean up fecal matter for accidents or just gross filth situations for hoarding. We clean up anything somebody else wouldn't want to clean or that would cause them maybe to be exposed to some type of contamination. Aftercare cleans up homicides, suicides, unattended death. We clean up sewage. We clean up hoarding situations, vomit, fecal matter. We work in all of the major cities throughout Hampton Roads. That's Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Elizabeth City, North Carolina, Hampton, Newport News, Virginia, Williamsburg, Virginia, all the way up to Charlottesville and the surrounding areas. Blood had run down the bathtub, all along the base molding, the shoe molding, all around the toilet. So at this point I was continuing to clean to the bathtub, which you'll see in a few minutes the condition of the bathtub. The person had laid in the tub and stayed in the bathtub towards the end. At this point of the cleanup, I had started to pull shoe molding that was holding down the vinyl It went all the way around the bathroom, of course, across the bathtub. The blood had dripped all the way down through that. It had to be pulled up, and the vinyl eventually is going to be pulled out of here. When I pulled it out, the back of the vinyl had soaked up blood all the way through. I've been exposed numerous times throughout the years that I've been doing this type of cleanups. Most of the time exposure comes from doing something stupid and not thinking. You have to be very careful when you're pulling up carpet and pad, because you have tack strips that hold that stuff down. It'll penetrate right through your gloves. You have to watch for splashing and getting blood in your eyes. That's why we wear face shields. You'll see us constantly try to be covered. You have to worry about what you're grabbing onto when you're pulling up vinyl, because you can get cut. And if you get exposed, you're looking at many, many weeks of testing for various diseases. It's very expensive, and it'll put your life on hold. Any waste removed from a hazardous scene has to be bagged, tagged, and disposed of through an incineration facility.
I'll give you some idea of how deep this tub is. That's a lot of blood. I'm going to pull all this quarter round up, and this vinyl's got to go, all of it, completely. Even though it appears to be clean now, you just don't know what's gotten underneath of it. As you see, I pulled the toilet seat, blood stains toilet seats, and never get it clean again. See the peroxide? Showing that there is blood.